and the commissioner representing the Bar Association, Commissioner Christian Sawyer, and the commissioner representing the Labour Congress, Laji Mukhtar Babatunde Williams. We have the executive secretary, Mr. Olusogo A. David, the chairman of this commission. I also want to once again welcome you to this press briefing, and then we'll hand over the mic to the chairman for his statement. The chairman, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, and everybody. Then mission. We're here this morning to give you our own updates. Our 2023 polls. As you may be aware, principally our responsibility largely before, after the election. Every other person, we are basic observers. We go there to observe because we'll have done our job to ensure the enabling environment for the ECSL to conduct their job. So in keeping with that statutory responsibility to ensure that we observe the process, we were also on the field. We deployed commissioners, myself and my colleague commissioners were all in the field, and all of our permanent staff, and the ad hoc staff that were recruited for us by Ideas International. And also we have some youth corps that's given to us by the Youth Commission. All of those we deployed in the field, and therefore we had presence in all of the districts and in most of the polling stations. We were there to observe basically the conduct of the elections, and also we are keen at observing the comportment of our constituents, the political parties, and the electorates that went out there to cast their ballots. And generally, we observed that the ECSL staff, both permanent and ad hoc, were very professional in terms of them being very responsive to all the observers that were on the field. I mean, all the questions we posed to them, they were able to answer, and maybe all the intervention we made, they had hired too, in terms of, for instance, assisting women who were pregnant, not to be on the line, lactating mothers, and people with disability. They were ready and willing to cooperate with our observation. So we will want to commend the ECSL that the staff were very professional in the conduct of the elections. And generally, the polling stations, a good number of them open on time. I would say, if I can give a percentage to that, maybe 95 to 96% of the polling stations open on time. We had a few delays in the Western urban and Western rural, but we also observed that subsequently polling started in those places, and the ECSL, to compensate for the lost time, they extended the voting time, and in some of those polling stations, we observed that they voted until 11 p.m., and that everybody who came out to vote was able to cast his or her ballot without any problem. So aside from those few stations in the Western urban and Western rural, voting commenced on time, and the electorate came out to cast their ballots. And one thing we have also observed that although it's natural, but we find out that even the weather was very hospitable and clement. After voting in Freetown as chairman of the commission, I traveled up the provinces to continue to observe the process. Went to Makeni, through Yile, Bo, and then Kenima. And in all of those places that I went, the weather was very nice with our people. At least our people did not have the misfortune of having to vote under rain. So it will seem that even nature was in favor of the conduct of these elections, and the people came out to exercise their franchise. The turnout was very impressive. it is not within our mandate to give a percentage on the turnout. But all we can say is we saw very long lines. I mean, people lining up to cast their ballots. So in our view, we think that this turnout was very, very impressive. The percentage is for the ECSL to tell us when eventually they will come out with their own details. And another thing we observed that was very impressive was the fact that the electorate were very, very patient in their lines, and they were very orderly. I didn't see anywhere in the provinces that I went to where there were skirmishes. People patiently stood in the line, and they waited for their turn to go into the polling stations and cast their ballots. So we will want to commend the general public for being so orderly and for being very comporting whilst they went out to exercise their franchise. And for our constituents, the political parties also, generally the comportment was substantially okay. And we had a few incidents, principally in McKinney and Lunsar, where we saw that some ECSL staff were attacked and some of them beaten, and the vehicle carrying polling materials, I think it was in Lunsar or so, was also attacked. But aside from those few incidents that we observed, we also noted that the political parties and their supporters were very comporting, and we want to commend the leadership and supporters of all political parties for that. And we look forward to them continuing in that trajectory. And polling is over, and all of us are patiently waiting for the outcome of the elections. And we all know that the people of this country, they have only one mouthpiece. The statutory mouthpiece of our people is the National Returning Officer. He is the only person that is conferred the authority to pronounce the outcome of an election. Nobody else has that authority. So we are very concerned that we are seeing on social media that people are beginning to publish the results even before those results are announced by ECSL. We will appeal to all and sundry to continue to exercise restraint and to continue to be law-abiding and wait for the body charged with that responsibility to tell us the verdict of the people. I think people publishing results on social media, in our view, I mean, some of those results they are publishing are intended to foment dissent, and maybe they are stuck in conflict. And we think that each and every Sierra Leonean has a duty to this country. We all owe a duty to this country. We, as state institutions and state officials, will continue to do what we can. We'll continue to engage. We'll continue to admonish. But at least those that we engage and those we admonish also have a responsibility to this country. Let us all know that we have only one country, and that country is Mama Saloon. Lord forbid anything happens in this country, you and I will not have anywhere that will have the rights that we have here. So we owe it to ourselves to ensure that we keep the peace and we help to maintain the peace that we have enjoyed all this time. So we continue to appeal to political parties, the candidates, supporters, to refrain from pronouncing results even before the official announcement of those results is made by the ECSL. You've been very patient in your lines that when you went out to vote, let us continue to be patient and wait. I mean, we've waited for 5 years. And then came Saturday, we were all out there to cast our ballot. We did cast our ballot, and I don't think a few more hours waiting for the relevant authority to make a pronouncement of the outcome will kill us. It will not kill us. And they also have to be very careful and be very, very professional in the tabulation of those results. So I don't think anybody trying, either expressly or impliedly, trying to hassle them into announcing the result, that will not be helpful to the peace of this country. So we continue to admonish you, all of us, that let us act Saloon. Saloon pass we all. We'll not get any other place where we call home. This is the only home we have. And therefore, let our conduct be reflective of the best interests of this country. Let us all wait. When the results are announced, again, those of you who will win or whose political parties will win, we entreat you to celebrate responsibly. We will not want to see the kind of celebrations you used to have when people will use spot cover, then you will go to your neighbor's compound and you start to hit those spot covers, or maybe in front of that house, just to provoke the neighbor that you think was on the other side. I don't think that will augur well. When you are successful in any contest, I think you should be magnanimous enough to encourage whosoever you contested with and who is not fortunate to win to continue to be your partner in development and not to provoke and maybe fan the flames of dissent. So we plead with whosoever will emerge the winner. It is Saloon that has won. Let us, all of us, whatever side of the divide you are, if you are fortunate to win, celebrate responsibly. Don't celebrate in a manner that will provoke the other person into anger. So let us all be mindful of that. And those who may not be fortunate to win will continue to encourage you to follow the law. Use the due process to register your grievances. If you are aggrieved by the conduct or the outcome of the elections, there are established procedures that you can follow to seek redress. Let us don't take the law in our hands, and let us continue to be peaceful. So by and large, on behalf of the Commission, we will want to commend the ECSL and the political parties, the electorate that came out, for this very, 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 very enviable feat, electoral feat that we have all achieved collectively, and we hope that this, in a very big way, will help to cement your democratic credentials that people are beginning to know us for in this country. And please continue to be patient and continue to wait for the ECSL. On behalf of the Commission, I want to welcome all of you, and I thank you for being here at a very short notice. At this juncture, I will ask the chairman for the Peace Commission to make a few statements. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, the chair for the PPRC. We want to start by commending all of us, because when we look at the political landscape and what we have done collectively, I think we need to commend ourselves for coming this far. Especially, I want to commend the media with the power that you carry, the power of the pen, the power of the cameras, standing behind that camera, and the power, of the mic. It can be destructive if you want to, but you have exercised the greatest maturity. You have really shown professionalism. You have become one of the vehicles that has helped us to be where we are today in terms of peace, and we want to commend you. We want to commend the political parties also for exercising, to a greater extent, patience and tolerance. We want to commend the SLP. To be very honest, I know we cried them down, but we have been, I will really talk about the IG particularly. Anytime I call him first call, he picks up the call. And, to be in that kind of position and you're still picking calls, it speaks volume. Some of us know what leadership means. But we pick the call. If he's not aware of his situation, he will say, give me time to get an information. And he gets back to us. Even for yesterday, he was able to do that. And so I want to commend them, the MACP and the police, the ONS, and every other person, the Peace Commission, for what we have done collectively in Sierra Leoneans. We need to commend ourselves. This is a democracy. It's a young democracy, but we have made a lot of progress. We have made a lot of progress, and we hope that we'll be able to maintain that progress to the very end. There are a few concerns that have been raised by the chair of the PPRC. Those concerns are the same. It runs through the political spectrum. We have encouraged people that, especially for now, the concerns, of course, of the polymateria showing up late and all of that, we've passed that stage now. But we are talking now about why we are waiting, this period of waiting. Emotions are rising up, and we want to talk to people. Calm down your emotion, because your emotion is not going to force the ECSL to call the results. They have system. They have a way to go through it. And we want you to calm down your emotions. Whatever calculations you have done, know that, yes, you have the right to do your calculation, but your calculation cannot be justified by law. So keep your calculation. If you are using it as a way to encourage your members, but just to know that if the right calculation comes and it's invariant with your own calculation, then that's going to create a problem. It is a trigger for problem. So we have to make sure we are appealing to all political parties. All political parties, please keep your calculation. Whether you have the best system than ECSL, that you have electronically, your own machine is good, keep it. Because the law has given them the right to call the result. So let's please wait for them. And also we have to avoid languages that will trigger confusion. Languages that will trigger chaos. Let's avoid those languages. Let's just wait. The only thing we can do now, honestly, is to wait. And that is what we are saying. Those are the concerns we have, because there are a lot of people that still have rhetorics that they are saying on the social media. And also the concern is that, please, social media is a powerful platform, but also it can be highly dangerous. That's why we have groups that verify information. Let information be verified. And I also want all of us to know there are some people on social media, they just want to throw in confusion. That's what they're doing. They will just throw in something. They know exactly where they're going, but they will throw in some issues. So make sure you don't swallow everything. Don't swallow just make sure you verify the issues. It is very important to verify the issues. There are a lot of things I read in social media, I will just laugh because I know the person is just trying to create fun. But other people will take it as a gospel truth. And so I want to appeal to people, please verify information. There are people you can verify from. Those abroad is the same. Some of us, we don't sleep till 2. People are calling us from abroad. So please calm down. Wherever you are, Sierra Leoneans all around the world, please calm down. We need to calm down so that your blood pressure will not rise up and something else happen. Let's calm down and wait. And as Peace Commission, we want to make an appeal. We want to make an appeal to everyone. We have peace monitors all over in the district. We have mediators. We are really appealing to all of us. Please, we need to maintain the peace. And for peace to be maintained, every one of us have to sacrifice some rights on the altar of peace. Every one of us have to sacrifice some rights on the altar of peace for peace to be maintained. Peace Commission alone cannot do it. PPRC alone cannot do it. The SIP alone cannot do it. But all of us, every Sierra Leonean, we need to sacrifice some rights, like the right of waiting right now. You want to know, it's your rights, but you have to sacrifice it on the altar of peace so that peace will reign. I learned something many years ago that I have used. I want us to know that the success of today is the sum total of the sacrifices of yesterday. The success of today is the sum total of the sacrifices of yesterday. And so that means whatever we've done today is because of the sacrifices we made yesterday. And whatever we're going to do tomorrow is going to depend on the sacrifice we're going to make today. So I want to appeal to every one of us. Let us make that sacrifice. I want to close as I continue to encourage people. I am a person that speaks with so much. I am an African, so I have so many African stories. And I just want to end with this African story. There was a farmer who planted peanuts. He planted this peanut, and there was a squirrel who always come to eat the peanut. This farmer did everything to trap the squirrel, but the farmer was not able to trap the squirrel. So finally, the farmer became annoyed. He harvested all the granite and put the granite on himself. He was lying down under the granite just to catch the squirrel. When the squirrel came and the squirrel saw the granite, the squirrel looked at the granite. He looked at the granite. And the squirrel was a Sierra Leonean and a Creole. And the squirrel said, Motaman na motaman. Motaman na motaman. So the squirrel, but he loves granite. So the squirrel went and took some granite. He ate some granite. Whenever the sweet taste of the granite is, he will look at the thing and he will say, Motaman na motaman. He kept on doing that until he has completed. He ate all the granite. The only granite remaining was the one in the palm of the man. The man was still lying down pretending he's dead. The squirrel looked at the eyes of the man. He looked at his eyes and the squirrel said, Motaman na motaman. But finally the squirrel was convinced that the granite is finished. The man is dead. So he jumped on the palm of the man. And when the man realized that the squirrel already on his palm, the man grabbed the squirrel, and the squirrel shouted, Abitokam, Abitokam. Say, Motaman, na Motaman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's maintain the peace because Motaman, na Motaman. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chairman, Peace Commission. We'll now take questions. We take questions. I think we are fine. Are we fine? If there are no questions, the chairman will wrap up.
Well, it's good that we do not have questions, so meaning that the message went on or went down very well. I will also want to join my colleague from the Peace Commission to commend the security sector actors, particularly the ONS and the police. I also think that they did a very tremendous job in terms of making available security personnel in almost all of the polling stations that I went to. And I think the personnel were also very professional in their conduct. It's normal for people to look for reasons to complain. But we also want to remind people that the job people do sometimes can be challenging, and that you will have to appreciate that we are also human beings. We do make mistakes. But whatever you think that we have done and that we ought not to have done, I would want to assure you that it was not deliberate, it is not calculated, maybe it's a mistake if there is anything untoward that we have done. But let us continue to support our institutions. It will not tend to anybody's interest if we continue to weaponize some segment of the public against state institutions and state officials. I don't think it will tend to anybody's interest. And for our partners, we continue to encourage them to be very professional. I mean, we all have our responsibility to play, and as Sierra Leoneans, we think that whatever each and every one of us does should be in the interest of the country. So we want to thank everybody that is here and everybody that has contributed to the successful conduct of the polls. And we encourage all of us to continue to support the process and let us wait for the outcome. We will not want to be caught like the squirrel was caught, because as you have heard from the Reverend, mortal man, now mortal man also, people sometimes they come with very vicious information, I mean very vexatious claims about state institutions and state officials just to serve their own purpose. But I mean, we expect that, and we're not going to be faced by the pressure. We'll continue to do what the law allows us to do, and we'll continue to see how much we can do to win your confidence and respect. But also, you have a responsibility. All of us have a duty to this country. Let us act Mama Salone, and let us protect this country. I tell you now, all plenty thank you for coming. And again, let us continue to wait. We're not going to die. These results will be out. And the people's verdict will be announced. And we'll expect each and every politician to respect the voice of the people. I mean, all of you, as I said yesterday, you were jostling for the mandate of the people. And what you were jostling for does not belong to any of you. It belongs to the people of this country. So if the people of this country chose to give it to any of you, we will expect that the decent thing to do, those who are not opportune to get that mandate, should join whosoever will get that mandate to work for the betterment of this country. I thank all of you, and once more, we're grateful for your presence.
Thank you very much. With that, the press conference is ended, and I will ask colleague journalists to stay back. And a short information, if you need any information from the PPRC, we are presently hosted at Bintumani, the Situation Room we're occupying with the Peace Commission. So for any information, please don't go to Tower Hill because they will send you back to Bintumani. Thank you very much and have a nice day.